debrief him. We made a mistake before with the first lawyer. Oh, but if Odumosu decided to sue because was one handling the case. He has the right
Boss,
to handle the
boss
case,
man.
but that's just the way it is. Oh, go ahead, African TV.
Yes. Again, good evening, everyone. Bossman, when you came up after the compliments between you and the host, you came up with some insightful points, and I was hoping that direction could be maintained. And somehow you guys have gone into this.
I don't know. They kept on bringing back the old thing
No,
when
no,
we're
hold
supposed
on,
to talk about
Bossman.
the
You
way
spoke for at
forward,
least
sir.
20 minutes. You spoke for about 20 minutes or more. So give me audience for a few minutes. First thing I want to say, you're one of the bright minds.
Are you there?
Continue. African
African
TV.
TV.
Guess his network is.
Are
Hear
you
me?
there, sir?
It's his network.
Okay.
Can you
I
hear
think
me?
it's network.
Okay,
to-
Fancy Fire.
Must change the position.
Fancy Fire, please, can you unmute your mic and talk?
I guess
Or
Africa TV is back. Oh, African
Can
TV
you
is
hear
back.
me, Bossman? Can you hear me?
We can.
Yes, yes.
Yes, please
Go
continue.
on, sir. You
Okay.
can hear you
What I
now.
was saying, Bossman, when you came in after your compliment with the host, you mentioned some good things that I thought we were going to look into. And then somehow the issue of Muiwa has taken about 20, 30 minutes. Now, let me commend you that you're one of the bright minds that I've seen or heard in this movement. I want to commend you for that, your energy, your involvement, and of course, no human being is perfect. So take that as a compliment and take it as advice. First, you started talking about all this, the chemistry of the people that are on this platform today. You talked about the minds, the quality, and the host replied you that technocrats are here today. And your statement was, why or how do they all come together? How can they all come together? I think that was about the last few things you said before the misdirection. And I would like you and everybody to focus on that aspect because Aristocrat was here, or probably still is here. Lady Harris is here. You are here. This guy, Moses, still here or gone. When you have a forum where you have bright minds, you should be able to learn how to harness them for the way forward. I'm using this as advice. I have worked and I'm working with Lady Aries. Thank you, host. I have worked and I'm working with Lady Aries. I am working with Aristocrat. I'm working with Moses. And a few other names that are here. So I can tell you that African TV, I speak with Lady Aries off camera, same thing with Aristocrat. We rub minds and we give each other direction. So what I would like you and the host, what I would like to encourage you to do is to keep that spirit, turn it into the way forward, not just talk. Now, I try not to dabble into this Muiwa and so-called team or no team. I try not to dabble into them. But let me use this as advice. Nobody has a right to tell anybody to dismiss anybody. Take it as advice. And I'll tell you why I say so. If I don't like what you're doing, I will tell you. And if I tell you and you don't listen, I move on. Now, if Baba Mo is comfortable with the people he's working with, let him be. The reason you let him be is because Justice for Mohbad is not about Baba Mohbad. I'm not saying this with any bias. I'm saying this with every legal integrity that I have. With Baba Mo, we have a poster boy of face. That's good. Without Baba Mo, we have the law. The law is what's going to convict the people or persons involved in most cases. So if you begin to focus on Baba's team, I've always said this. What if Mohbad did not have a father? What if Mohbad had no father before he passed? Would we not fight for him legally? So I want to plead with everyone. Don't try to condemn Shitu or Dumosu or whoever or whatever. We have our lawyers that are working on this case. The music industry have their lawyers. Different groups can represent more in the inquest, which is practically over by now. So we need to begin to find a way to bring our synergy together, harness the best of each person. Bossman, you have your own resources. I have mine. Lady Aries has her resources. We need to go to the engine room together by phone call and make sure that we are all empowering one another to help Nigeria, to help Africa, and to help more. Let's leave this blame game and this condemnation, leave it alone. If that team, that group is not doing what you like, work with those that your synergy works together. I frown upon people condemning somebody, leave this one, leave that. You don't know what the other party is sacrificing to even be there. And in such state of mind, you discourage others from joining. So please,
Please, we have just 2 minutes more, please.
Okay, for
But
me,
by 10 o'clock, 10 o'clock UK time tomorrow morning, we're going to be converging here again.
Okay.
Please,
So
just 2 minutes more.
2 minutes, let me just say, guys, justice for one, justice for all. Let's not be discouraged and let's not condemn each other. Resources are different. Our levels are different. We have different tolerance. We come from different backgrounds. And I will hear you, you hear me. You pick the best of me, I pick the best of you. Let's get more justice. Everybody go out there. Everybody go out there. Thank you. Go out there and let them know there is a reward out to capture whatever happened. Thank you. God bless you, host. Thank you for giving me your platform.
Thank you so much, African Television. Bossman, please, you are the one to talk.
Yeah. Thank you so much, African TV. You actually spoke my mind. The problem of this struggle.
And I think what African Television just said is what Bossman has been saying since morning as well.
Exactly. See, the problem of this struggle is because ego. Everyone wants to be like awalalambe, awalashe, and all stuff like that. And I'm also guilty of that. But how can we move on? How can we bring out all these mechanism, the human resources? How can we put everything in place, in shape, and to make us to get this justice for Mohbad? That is what matters. We don't need to fire Odumosu. Okay, what is it? Odumosu has been in the game for 8 months now. Okay, Odumosu, can you work along with Shitu? Okay, brainstorm. 2 hands are better than 1. So how can we see? The reason why where we are today is because we are divided. We have this one group. We have this group. Hey, because do you know how many people powerhouse that are supposed to have supported this GoFundMe and that they actually back down? They're not even in support of this GoFundMe anymore. Why? Because you're all divided. Because this group is fighting Mr. Miwa. This one is not happy because of the particular person. That is exactly what is going on. There's a lot of politics. At the background, and that's exactly what matters. What I'm trying to say in a nutshell, because I don't want to bore you with my too much talk. Let us work together. Crunch Queen spoke very well. She is a gold fundraiser. She single-handedly stepped out and she promoted the GoFundMe. She did extremely well. These are the resourceful people that I was talking about. Bring out the technocrat among us. Hire a professional PR that is not anyone in Justice for Mobile. Go and get a professional PR outside, just like the way you get Shutu, to be the PR for Justice for Mobile. That is what we're talking about. Proper communication. Give the public information. You don't need to give them everything. At least give them bones to chew once in a while. If they are hungry of information, they have the right to know. We shut the public from information. And you know what? We started getting wrong information. There were some people parading and all that, and then we started getting wrong information. There were a lot of politics. We need to put that aside. What's the way forward? The result that they called out yesterday, we shouldn't give up. Because I myself, I'm not trying to say that I'm actually. We've been on the platform for about a couple of days now. Super Vibe. We talked about the result that was going to come out, right? We predicted what is likely to come out. So I've been talking about that. Don't depend on these results. All right. So don't lose hope on this matter. Phone forensic is there. DNA is there. Evidence, concrete evidence is there. These are the avenues where we can actually get justice for Mohbad. Let us make use of what we have to get what we are looking for. We need to work together, bury the ash. Oh, I do not like Bossman. Oh, Lady Ryan is there. Oh, Lady. Put that aside. If you want us to work together, we have to bury the past and bring all those people that are resourceful, bring them together to think. We are fighting with the government. We need to be one step ahead of the government. And that's just the way it is. And for the result that they read yesterday, don't give up about that result. We need to still get the authentication of that result. Tell the son of Aloba to tell the lawyer he has already requested for the result that they should give them a true copy of that report. In that true copy, the address of the clinic and whatever is going to be there. And then the Shitu will ask the government for permission that they want to call where they did the result. So that you tell them that they should give them permission to speak to them for accountability and transparency to confirm if the result that they read to us was actually real or not real. All right? But don't forget that the result, if it is true that they did that result in America, they cannot forge it. If they forge it, America will sue them. They will sue the authority in Lagos State. And number two, if they now say, yes, what the result that they read yesterday was actually the result that we gave to them, we now have to ask them, how are we so sure that the specimen that they gave to you was actually Mohbad's specimen? Can you see? We can challenge it, we can fight it, and we can also defend it. And two, don't ever say that Corona Inquest is going to close. It's not closing anytime from now. If they close it, we have the right to appeal to reopen it again. And according to the new SAN, he has already pulled on a petition to bring in more people. They're even going to bring back Wumi. They're going to bring back, and two, Primeboy did very well. He gave us insight into the case of Mohbad. He said Mohbad called Liam a B-word. He used the B-word, calling him a bastard, and he only have sex. These are the cases which actually tally with what Baba Mohbad said. It tally with what the public are already saying, that it's likely that they need to do the paternity test for the son. Primeboy has established that there was a fight in the car. Okay? So it's likely there was a fight in the house. So these are the things where we should work for. Remand Resources is powerful. We have it here. We should make use of it. People just have ego. Bury down your ego. Go and flush it. Go to your toilet. Flush your ego in the toilet. And let everyone come on the round table and talk like a real human being. Not that because you want to show that you have too much power and all that. Bury your ego somewhere and let us re-strategize ourselves. That's what we have to say. That is it. That's what I have to say right now. That is it.
Thank you so much, both
Thank you
men.
so much, boss man. Thank you so much for that wonderful and great insights. Thank you so much.
Hold on, sir. Yaya said I have a group. Well, I do not have no group.
Thank you.
All right. I only work with people with that have resources. I have no group. When you're talking about I guess you're referring to the structure group and the management group. It was never be a group. Mr. Miwa at front, I said Mr. Miwa is not perfect. Just give me a second, please. Mr. Miwa is not perfect. At least for once, he listened to the public. There was a time when the public, and I guess the person that echoed that word, we need the PR, we need the PR. It was trading that came up that started echoing that word, PR. Mr. Miwa heard about it. Sometimes when Mr. Miwa go to different platforms to listen to what you guys are saying. Sometimes even we'll also go to different platforms to listen to you people, but they will not come up here to come and talk to you guys. How many times have you seen Falano going to the team Mumi talking and talking? They will never do that. And how many times have you seen them also bashing Falano? Alema for DRA Wasita, and our recording, some people are recording us, and we are not even giving our own legal team accolade. Later, we are dating them in public, and we shouldn't do that. Like we are degrading them in public. And the thing is this: Mr. Miwa now said that okay, because of what the public are saying, they came up with K Crown to be the publicist and all stuff like that. So people kick against K Crown. Why? Because they believe K Crown is from one side of a group or he was in. I don't want to mention name, but it is what they did. They solved that as well. Now there's no PR, but they need so that there's not going to be no fight from anywhere. Go and get a neutral PR that is not even in Justice for Mobile, a professional person. And you get into the group, at least for once, Mr. Miwa said he listened to the public. He said, okay, the public said they want structure. And he said, okay, let us combine human resources. Human resources. Let us build structure that is going to give room to everybody. Everybody. Even those people, even Conscreen was part of the people that are supposed to be part of it. Mr. Andy and some other group of people. It was not a group. I was never in the group with Lagata. I was never in the group with Madame Detola. I was never in the group with Joy Reality. I was never in the group with Ishtalk. Ishtalk is part of the structure group. I'm a structure team. It was supposed to be a group a team, not a group that for justice for Mobad. But why can't we all just work together? And they still have listed names. Mr. Mia was still piling up names. In fact, that team was under construction. How do you expect Mr. Miwa to perform, to work, when he was already building a structure group and you guys are doing something else on the other side? And he said, your name is also part of those people. Come and join this group here. So they said no. So when the group said, okay, you guys don't want to join, okay, we want to dissolve this group. We want to come to you over there. You said no, you don't want to accept us. So Mr. Miwa got confused. I know some people here are angry because Mr. Miwa dissolved the group. And I want to tell you the reason why Mr. Miwa dissolved the group. Mr. Miwa does not want to be partial. Because if Mr. Miwa said that, this is the group, structure group that I formed myself, that I authorized by himself. He said that the people on the structure group have been working brainstorming. There was a day, they had the meeting for 15 hours. We spent the whole day in the meeting. Imagine, do you know that while we were in the meeting, I had an accident? I was driving, I was in the meeting, I had an accident. Ask them, they know about it. So that is it. So Mr. Miwa said, okay, because I don't want to offend anybody, let me dissolve it. I might not say that he might not have taken the right steps because there are some things he must have done, but he did not do the right thing. But people, before you bash Mr. Miwa about dissolving the group, you need to ask what made him to dissolve the group. And this is just the truth. We want to work with them. They don't want to work with anybody. Mr. Miwa did not want to be favoritism because Mr. Miwa said that, okay, I want to work. This is the group. The other group will be angry. They'll be angry. And that's just the way it is. Okay, you know what? Let me just dissolve these two groups. There's no group. And that's just the way it is. So let's forget about the group. We don't need any group. Yeah, and if it is true that we need structure, if we want structure or whatever, we can all work together. Let us bury our ego. Let's bury the past. Do you know, even in the structure group, Weston was also part of it. Arifa was supposed to be part of it. Everybody's supposed to be part of it. The blogger supposed to be. He said, Samuel said, everybody that has women resources. They were listing names, but would not allow him to finish off the structure that he was building. At least give him accolade for that part. But because we cannot work together, some people just do not want to allow other people to be part of that group. Mr. Miwa had to dissolve the group. And that's just the truth. That is the truth of the whole thing. So I rest my case from here. Golden Seal, over to you.
Thank you so much. Yes. Thank you, my boss. Thank you so much for that contribution. I appreciate you. And everybody here, it's not as if I'm dragging Mr. Muyiwa. I'm not dragging him. But sometimes it's like when you have a child and you believe that you send your child to school and something happened. You don't go to school. You don't know how to read. Then you give they bring a bill. You give it to your daughter. Can you read for me? Your daughter is telling you, Daddy, what is here? What is inside? Read it out. You could not read. Finally, when you finally know what happened, he's not going to school. How will you feel? You understand? I'm not dragging Mr. Muyiwa. No. But at times, he needs to be bold enough to explain one of two things to people. Then it's cool. When you ask me what happened today here, I can just brief you. That's enough. That's cool. You understand? Way forward. Justice we shall get by God's grace. Nobody is perfect, like Bossman said. I'm not perfect, you're not perfect. So that's because we're human. Only God who is perfect. And may God help every one of us. I know it's not easy, in a journey like this, it's not easy. We're going to drag each other, but we still need to say sorry to each other. So I'm using this opportunity, privilege, to say sorry to everybody that I speak to the way you don't like. I'm sorry. And one love keep us together. So let's have Yanya. Yanya, do you have something to say?
I'm awake. I don't know if it's okay for me to. Can you hear me?
Yes. Go on.
Oh, okay. For me, I just want to know what Bossman is looking for from me, because it looked like he's just like protecting him or something.
Queen of Energy, Alabosi. Alabosi, why are you
Bossman,
laughing at me? Bossman,
Yes,
Oga Pata.
no,
I
I'm
want
not.
to know what you
Your
are
client
looking for
wants to.
from me. That's my question.
Miwa.
Yeah.
Mr. Miwa, I have nothing for him, but there's something
Okay.
that I know that you don't know. Sometimes there are some questions that you ask that we cannot say, I myself cannot say in public. There are some things that you're asking for that we will continue to talk about it to bring more wounds. So we don't need to forget about the past. Let's move forward. Let Mr. Miwa work with the right technocrat that we are here. People like aristocrat, people that can lead us to the promised land. We have people, we have resources, human resources. That's what we need. That is what we should be looking for. Way forward. We do not need to pull anyone's down. Yes, Mr. Miwa is not perfect. He has made mistakes in the past. I myself have made mistakes in the past. Every one of us, we are not pure. We are not saints. All right. So saying Mr. I'm telling you right now, nobody can remove Mr. Miwa from Justice for Mobile, and that's just the way it is. Mr. Miwa, has he done the right thing?
No,
No.
I'm not saying he should be removed. We are never saying that. We want him to do the right thing. We are never saying he's a family member. He has to stay where he
Yeah,
is.
I guess I support you. The public have the right, Mr. Miwa. If you're listening, you need to listen to the public. So I know that you might not have.
We are never saying he should go away. No one is saying that. No one is saying he should go
some
away.
people
He's
were
a family
protesting
member.
on the comment section. That was yesterday. And there was a lot of insightful comments
I was there.
down there and all stuff like that. And he was reading all those things, and even it was really, really bad though. But it is what it is. But what I'm trying to let you know is that I myself, there have been a situation that I called Mr. Miwa myself, and I was like, but Mr. Miwa, you're not doing the right thing. But oh my God, there are some things
But
that we.
Bossman, You know, like I don't know if you've heard about this lawyer, Benjamin Crump, the lawyer that's like defend George Floyd and other people. He bring the lawsuit for the police and other things. Whenever his name is on a case, everybody is afraid.
Yeah,
So a lawyer is very important in the case.
exactly.
You cannot just use a babysitter as a lawyer.
Have you ever heard of Agbakoba before? Olisa
Who?
Agbakoba. Olisa.
No. I'm a Ghanaian, I'm not a Nigerian.
Okay. Olisa Agbakoba was the lawyer that actually handled the case of he actually fought for democracy for Nigeria. All right. He's a senior lawyer. He's even senior Shitu, senior Falano, senior all the stand that involved with Justice for Mohbad. He's a big lawyer. He's a son that has more power, more connection to the government of Nigeria. If Falano has the connection to Lagos State government, this one has
Are
connection
you talking about Olisa?
Olisa Agbakoba. That was the lawyer that we were telling them to take before Falana.
It's expensive, oh.
No,
The public will
as
pay.
Moses now we've gotten Olisa. They did not accept Olisa as at that time. They went for YouTube. So even right now, we were even telling them about Olisa, but because people they were like, oh, because it was coming from this social person, don't go for him, whatever. Olisa Agbakoba. Go
At this point, it's not about the money. It's about getting so we don't lose the case. You
Said
know,
Moses, yeah.
You are right.
we all pay,
Yeah,
we
yeah.
all work. I live in America. I can give you a lot of money too as well.
Olisa has
Like
been
if,
following this case.
as I'm saying, if my brother have a problem, I can give them $50,000. Like me, why is he not able to give his brother money? No money is more than life. For me, if my
Yeah,
family
that's
don't have
right.
a problem, I have savings. I can give them any money to make sure they get the right thing done.
Yeah.
Because I live in America, even if I don't have it in my savings, I can go for a loan to help. And I know I
please.
did everything. You know?
Yeah.
We get your point. Please
And I
calm down.
engage you, yeah. Let me
Yes.
be honest with you. Not everybody on the platform that likes me. All right. But the one thing I want to let you to know is this. It's
I
not
used to love you, but not anymore.
listen, I know. I know. So
I used to love you.
you cannot please everyone. But one thing I want to let you to know is this. It is not everything that they push out there that is not everything that is correct about Mr. Miwa. Mr. Miwa is slow in action, yes, but if he works with the right people, people will go to push him to do the right thing. But I'm telling you, there were a lot of politics. Look at what they did to K Crown. Golden Seal, you have idea of what happened to K Crown. You know the underground thing that they did to K Crown. Did K Crown did a good, excellent job when he did with K Crown, but why? They frustrated K Crown, they dragged him, and that's just the way it is. That's why I said that everybody needs
But
to
I'm
follow Baba.
happy they did because recently he's friends with our class and he really talks
Yeah,
bad
yeah,
about Baba.
yeah,
He talks
yeah.
down
So
on him,
yes, that
which
was
is wrong.
that was as I now.
If you
I
love
don't want
someone,
to
you don't do
I
that.
don't want, I'm talking about then. Okay, as I now, I don't want to talk. I'm talking about then.
Please, let's round up. Oh, I've been saying I want to round up
Okay,
from 1 hour
supervise
ago.
ẹ jọ̀ọ́.
2 hours.
Yeah. We just need to love one another, forgive one
Boss
another.
Yeah,
man,
okay, we'll
ti
talk
tó.
again, but I'll still think about
Yeah,
loving you back
yeah.
later.
Let us move
Yo,
forward.
10
Yeah, tomorrow morning, you
10
guys can
a.m. We're
come.
going to be
Hold
here
on.
tomorrow again.
Yeah.
Yes,
So that if
hold
you don't
on.
like me
Ẹ jẹ́ ká
anymore, in case
ẹ ní
I've
I
done
said
something,
I'll
ẹ
think
ní
about it. I'll think about it.
you need to
Boss
forgive
man,
me and let us
boss
move
man can
forward.
talk ṣá.
So that
Tọ́,
Okay.
a ti fi òpin wá,
Thank you.
hold on,
no,
everybody
I am
thank you,
patronizing
thank you,
Yaya.
boss man. Ẹ̀sìn.
Okay.
Ẹ
Thank
ṣé,
you.
a ti fi òpin wá sí orí ètò yìí, gbogbo ara lé ẹ ṣé tẹ́ darapọ̀ mọ́ wa lónìí lórí ètò Justice for Mohbad lórí ìròyìn ọ̀dọ̀ supervise ni ẹ̀ ń gbọ́ lọ́wọ́
I like
àṣálẹ́
that
yìí torí pé
Yoruba.
a ti fẹ́ mú gbogbo wa sí òpin. Ṣé ti gbọ́? Ẹ dákun ẹ̀yin ará lé ẹ má ṣe bínú sẹ́nikẹ́ni tó bá ní ìbéèrè tẹ́ bá fẹ́ béèrè ẹ jẹ́ ká béèrè tọ̀wọ̀tọ̀wọ̀ nítorí pé ìfẹ́ kan àti inú kan la lè fi gba èyí tó ṣe Justice for Mohbad yìí lórí ìkànnì yìí bákan náà la máa rí yín ní ọ̀la ní agogo 10:00 ibi
Kí ni
la máa ti
orúkọ
bẹ̀rẹ̀
ìkànnì
ètò
yìí?
náà.
108 FM.
Orúkọ ìkànnì
Lóní
náà ni
sílẹ̀.
orúkọ ìkànnì yìí náà ni supervise lẹ ti ń gbọ́ supervise TV ibí náà ni ẹ máa ti máa gbọ́
Tell
òótọ́
them
ọ̀rọ̀
tomorrow
àti
na
pé
my
ẹ
birthday,
má
make them
bára
be my
yín jà o.
lion.
Dédé agogo 10:00 ni kẹ́ pàdé wa lórí ìkànnì yìí bẹ́ẹ̀ náà ni tẹ́ bá ní ìbéèrè náà ni kẹ́ kọ ìbéèrè yín sílẹ̀ kẹ́ sì mú wá ní ẹ̀kúnrẹ́rẹ́
kí
lẹ́kùnrẹ́rẹ́
wọ́n
náà
sì
ni a
bá
máa
mi
fi
gbé
dá yín lóhùn
láyọ̀nù mi
èyí
wá.
la fi òpin sí. Wọ́n ní bákan náà ní pé kẹ́ mú láyọ̀nù dání wá kẹfà sápò kẹfà sórí kẹfà sí gbogbo ara kẹ máa gbé bọ̀ níbí nítorí wípé a kò wá síbí wá ṣeré rárá o lórí justice for Mohbad yìí Ọlọ́run yóò pín wa ní èrè tó tó àti èrè tó máa dára ní ọjọ́ iwájú àbí lẹ́yìn justice náà ẹ sì lè ṣègbéyàwó alárinrin àtàwọn ọmọ lọ́pọ̀lọpọ̀ èyí ni a
Guys,
fún
please
gbogbo
help me
yín ní
shower
ìròyìn náà
Golden Seal
ní
with some.
ẹ̀kúnrẹ́rẹ́ ṣùgbọ́n
Golden
ní
Seal.
ìtẹ̀síwájú náà ni a tún sọ fún yín pé
I don't,
ọ̀gá mi
I
wait
don't tire for Golden
a
Seal.
tún wá tún sọ fún yín pé lórí ọ̀rọ̀ Mr. Muyiwa ìyẹn ẹ̀gbọ́n sí bàbá ẹ dákun ẹ fìyèdénú ẹ fọwọ́ wọ́nú ẹ má ṣe bẹ́nikẹ́ni jà lórí ọ̀rọ̀ Mr. Muyiwa ẹ jẹ́ kẹta bá fọwọ́ òsì bọ́mọ wí ká tó fọwọ́ ọ̀tún ọwọ́ òsì ká tó fi ṣe kíni ká fi fà á padà ní ohun tó yẹ ká ṣe fún ọ̀rọ̀ Mr. Muyiwa ṣùgbọ́n adájọ́ àgbà ìyẹn tá a mọ̀ sí San Shitu ó bẹ lórí ìdájọ́ yìí ní ẹ̀kúnrẹ́rẹ́ bẹ́ẹ̀ náà ni Odumosu ẹ dákun ẹ jẹ́ ká fọwọ́ wẹwọ́ kọ́wọ́ lè bá mọ́ bẹ́ẹ̀ ni Mr. Muyiwa wí ní alẹ́ àná tí gbogbo èèyàn ṣe pariwo nítorí pé wọn kò lè ṣàlàyé délẹ̀ ní ohun tó jẹ́ kó ṣe ẹ dákun ara lé ẹ ṣe gidi gan ni Bossman jẹ́ ní ọ̀rọ̀ kankan tẹ́ tó fẹ́ bá wa sọ lórí ìkànnì kó tó di pé a mú gbogbo wá sí òpin
You
ẹ gbé
have
sókè ọ̀gá mi.
you have a job to do. You are going to be like
Bossman, please speak Yoruba.
one minute, 1 second.
Speak Yoruba.
àti close yìí o àti close yìí o ẹ máa lọ lé yín
You have
tó
a
dẹ̀ máa
job to do. We need you to go to all the soldiers of the front line.
Fabio, we don't try jare posh.
Settle
We
the
don't dey
fight
go our
among
house.
them.
Posh it in it, don't
Let's
do
fight
golden seal.
among
We
them
don't
and
dey
let every one of us work together. One love, everyone. Justice for Mohbad.
one love. Bye
Okay,
everybody.
Yaya, do you want to say
Justice for Mo-
anything?
Hello?
Thank you,
I
Lady
just want to say we can
Beanie.
agree
Thank
to
you, ma.
disagree.
God.
Doesn't mean we
Yes,
hate
you
each
are
other, you
right.
know. Yeah, so we can always agree to
You don't need
disagree.
be arguing one another.
And Bossman, I'm sorry, but I'll try to understand you better. Okay, so I'm sorry if I offended you.
It's a free word. I understand. I'm sorry.
I'm not too big to apologize. I can always
No,
apologize.
I'm
to
also
everybody.
sorry
Wow, that's beautiful. Thank you so much for that.
Okay,
Yeah,
I want to
like
happy
that.
birthday to in advance to Supervise. Happy birthday in advance
Oh,
to
thank you
you.
so
Wish
much.
you long
The only
life and
person that wished me
prosperity.
happy birthday in advance since morning.
Ah,
Don't
happy
worry.
birthday in
No,
advance.
I was the one.
Ah,
You are my moderator. I'm not talking about you, Golden Sea.
Happy birthday in advance.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Thank you so
Mo
much.
ti sùn mo ti tají sọ ẹ ṣì wà lórí ètò báyìí. My God.
Látàárọ̀
parí
Yaba.
ètò àti ńlọlé wa tó bá ti dọ̀la àti kàròyìn alẹ́ tó bá ti dọ̀la kẹ́ máa bá kàròyìn àárọ̀.
Níbo lẹ
Trading,
fi
you have any
níbo lẹ
parting
fi àtàgbé tò sí?
Way forward.
Ìwà ni tiyẹn ẹ máa bọ̀ lórí platform mi.
Torí mo gbọ́ ní ìsìn tó sọ pé you are the one saying yẹn ẹ̀ ń kàròyìn ìròyìn ló jí mi.
Ah,
Ẹni
Okay, Royi Golden Seal.
Ẹlẹ́dùmarè o.
kan fọwọ́ wọnú pé ìròyìn ló jí mi náà. Ìròyìn ló jí mi náà.
Lóòótọ́.
Ó mọ̀ wá ga ṣé pé
Ọlọ́run mo ti sùn. Ìròyìn ló jí mi. Ó ní kan fọwọ́ wọnú pé kan lo Odumosu bẹ̀. So wọ́n sì ní sísì pọ̀ máa lò Odumosu.
rárá o ẹ ní sùúrù ẹ gbàgbé yẹn tó bá ti
ìyá ọba
dọ̀la
kò rí
àtúwà ti
bẹ́ẹ̀ o.
dọ̀la à á continue ẹ ṣé
Aago
tó bá ti
mẹ́wàá
dọ̀la
láàárọ̀ ọ̀la.
we'll continue
A máa continue.
aago mẹ́wàá.
Aago mẹ́wàá
So what
láàárọ̀.
Láàárọ̀
time?
la
What is
kẹ́ pàdé wa lórí
Agomewa,
ìkànnì.
please? What time is Agomewa?
10 o'clock in the
That's
morning.
10 a.m.
10 o'clock in the
Okay,
morning.
okay. No problem then.
So trading, do you have any
Okay,
parting words?
doctor.
Because you are one of the
Doctor, mo ti gbọ́
panelists.
mà, I will
Okay.
check my email.
Trading, are you there?
Bossman.
Mo dẹ̀ máa ń ṣe
For me,
birthday ìròyìn for
I like
people
you
that will
before,
do
but now I
ìròyìn
don't
on
like you again.
on my
really?
platform.
Yeah.
Why don't you like
You
me?
should have seen things now.
Eh?
And why are you people sending requests? We want to close.
Because you are
so-
fighting now.
We want to
I told
close
you are
àti
fighting.
close àníkẹ́ máa bọ̀ lọ́la. Àti
And
mọ́mí
10
thank you
people,
ma.
as 10 people
Doctor,
just
Nígbà
send
tí gbogbo
requests.
yín bára yín jà tẹ́lẹ̀tẹ́lẹ̀ I like you but ẹ wá ń
Ọlọ́run
jà
àjà
mọ́.
kò sí jà.
Kò sí jà mọ́. We
No,
see,
not now.
Kò sí jà
Yaba.
mọ́.
Not now.
Doctor, thank you ma.
But yes.
Jà kò
Super vibes.
síbẹ̀. Kò sí
Me, I've
ọ̀tá
just
ìṣe
come
tí
to
wọ́n
say
ní
hello
tìtẹ̀.
to you and to tell you well done.
Thank you so much. Ati Dade.
That is just the reason I come up.
Oh,
So well
thank you,
done
God
and
bless
thank
you,
you
my
for
brother.
today's program.
Thank you
Tomorrow is
so much.
another
And
day.
Okay,
please,
doctor, I will
give a
check
round of
ma.
applause
Once
to
I go
my
down, I will check
to
doctor.
my what is it called,
Dr.
moderator
Esther.
too. She did a yeoman's job today. She coordinated the whole platform very well. That's Golden Sea. Please.
She's a known person. Golden Seal is a known person. She's equal to the task. Well
Àmọ̀
done,
wa ó dùn
Golden Seal.
báyìí o.
Thank you. Bye bye.
Oh,
Bye,
ho.
sir. Bye,
Okay, oh,
Look at these people who
everybody.
tomorrow.
want
Much
to
love
come
for
up.
you.
I'm
I
at
love
fair
you
close.
all.
See.
Àti
Imagine,
close
oh,
ọ̀gá ẹ̀yin náà ti ṣọ́ọ̀bù.
tomorrow, that.
Ọ̀gá ẹ̀yin náà ti ṣọ́ọ̀bù fa. Ẹ ti
Hold
ṣọ́ọ̀bù.
on.
Ah,
Okay, let's
Ẹ
listen
fẹ́
to
Fetty Shop,
Valley
by
Kings.
Yakins.
Let's listen to Valley Kings, right?
Hello, my dear brother. How are you? Good
Okay,
afternoon.
good
I'm
night.
fine, man.
I've
Good
been
night.
trying to come up since, but it looks like you guys were very, very busy, you know.
There are too much. There are too many people just sending a request at the same time.
I know. It's all right. But tomorrow is another day.
Yes, mo máa kà á, sister Àyànfẹ́ máa kà.
You'll be on tomorrow at 10 o'clock. The boss,
Yes, exactly,
Yes,
man.
thank you so
my dear
much.
brother, how are you?
Yes, 10 o'clock,
I'm
ma.
good, man.
Good to hear your voice.
I'm
Ọ̀yá
good.
ọ̀gá ẹ̀yin náà ti ṣọ́ọ̀bù torí Ọlọ́run.
Doing
Kí ló ń
very well
ṣọ̀gá mi iná?
today. Super
Golden
fine.
Seal.
Màá
Mute,
lè
mute,
báyìí.
mute.
Doing
Golden
very
Seal.
well. And let me say hello to my dear sister, Golden Seal. I really love your ìròyìn.
Thank you, Mama. Thank you for recognizing me.
Once in a while, we should find a way to incorporate that into our
Posh, kí ló
See, I
ṣẹlẹ̀?
think
you know.
what we're going to be doing now, I think maybe tomorrow we are going to talk about that all.
You be PI.
Every time we not be justice for
Mr.
Mohbad.
Ayọ̀fẹ́
Let's talk
I know.
about love.
We should
Let's
find
talk
time
about
to
something
have fun.
different.
Yes.
You know, maybe we should just mix
Showcase
it
your
up a little bit.
talents.
So
Mo
by
máa ń ṣe
tomorrow
gbogbo
we're
yẹn
going to
lọ́dọ̀
have
mi
a
náà.
vote so that we can, we split the what is
Thank
it
you,
called,
Ma.
or the topics tomorrow. So we can be changing topic, occasionally and relax the brain a bit.
Yeah.
Me,
we split
weekend
it
I do my
into segments.
I do my normal thing.
Exactly.
Anyway,
Oh, demigod.
kudos to
Tomorrow,
you.
please, sir.
Just
And
let it.
man, thank you for all your submission. I was in the kitchen cooking, and at the same time, I was listening to you.
What are you cooking, man?
I actually made a goosey,
Woo! Not my favorite.
and we're gonna have it with fufu. So
Woo!
yeah, boss man,
Hold
I'm
on,
gonna
are
call.
you
I'm gonna
Igbo?
call you, okay?
Okay, no problem. Immortalization Queen. How are you?
Yeah.
Bossman, how are you doing?
I'm
Super
good.
vibe. See you tomorrow, my dear brother.
No.
Bye,
Balia
everyone.
Kimpton, greeting you.
Oh,
Thank you, man.
how are you, my dear sis? How are you?
I'm great. You made a delicious meal.
Oh, thank you,
Aww.
You're welcome.
thank you.
All right then. So we have to draw the curtains from here. So we'll see you tomorrow.
Please,
right.
Bossman, our regards to Lady Ryan. I will send that message too. I can't. When is he going to be back up?
I guess on the 28th. 28th.
Hmm.
Yeah, that's a
How
long.
about a backup account?
Yeah, I don't know.
Wow.
People shouldn't give up. You and I, we've analyzed the way forward. We have three different
Lion King.
routes how we can get justice for Mohbad. It's not only on the DNA. In fact, phone forensic is the first thing we should be working on, and let Shitu do working on evidences that we can use at the courts. All right. While we're doing that, the PI cases, we don't even mind. We can even get two different PI, so that let them come to different results and all that. Do proper phone forensic. This is what we should be doing right now. That's why we said, don't please. I know you guys are not happy that Mr. Miwa is so slow. Yes, he's a very slow man. Yes. But if you work with the right people, with people with resources, you can push him. And that's just the way it is.
Thank you so much, Bossman.
Happy birthday.
I think that's a wrap for
Super vibes
today.
in advance. I guess I'm
Thank
going to want to break that into you today. Let's just. I guess your birthday is already going on right now, so that's just what it is. So
Thank you so much.
Yeah, that's
Thank
true.
you so,
Happy
much.
birthday in advance, my brother.
Supervise, how
Oh,
old will you
Barrier
be?
Case, thank you
Yeah.
so much. Thank you
How
so
old will
much.
you
Don't worry,
be
we'll
tomorrow?
come with your lions tomorrow.
will be 49.
Really? Oh my God, he doesn't look it.
Oh, are
Don't mind him.
you're actually going to be for boss man? How did you know that?
Don't mind him.
Never party now. Don't worry.
Right.
I'm still a young man. I'm just 41.
Oh, that's good.
Wow, wow.
What is wrong with you? I
Say,
get
baby.
paid to eat, and you keep. Oh my
But
goodness.
I don't actually look my age.
No,
I
you
still
don't
look like
you
I'm-
look 30. You look 35.
I look like a 28, 30.
Yeah, for real.
I
You
don't
it.
look my age either,
Yes.
you know. So even at
Yeah.
work, sometimes people always say, "Wow, you're 54." No, you don't look 54. You look like 30 something. I say, "Yeah, I am."
Really?
Wow.
You know?
You know, when
Okay.
you take when you take good care of your skin, good care, you eat well. Sometimes
I
sometimes
think when I'm
sometimes
80 years old, I'll begin to look like I'm 45.
the same thing goes to me
Yeah,
too.
that's
They
what's gonna
play.
happen, you
Do
know.
you know?
No problem. They play.
Do you know I can actually? Do you know I can
Though this is
claim?
said they play.
Mhm.
They play.
Oh God.
Anyway,
Oh God.
Right. If you eat right,
Lizzie,
I can claim 35. I can claim 30. I can claim 29.
me, I can even claim 25.
yeah, boss man looks like a
Nikini.
baby.
I
He
look like a
has that
baby.
baby face.
Boss
Exactly.
Smart
So
if
people think I'm a baby.
Even
Nigga.
Golden C
I
looks
let
so
my beard
young.
because people think I'm a baby.
Yeah.
Yes.
Golden C looks so young too.
Yes. Yes.
And
Yes,
I'm sure Golden C is in her late
she
40s
does,
or
but
so.
we don't know her age, so Golden Seal,
I'm a
That's
big madam.
are you telling us?
Yes, baby.
Uh-oh.
I'm a big madam. No, I'm 50 years.
Oh, you're
No,
50.
I'm sorry. I'm 70 years. No, I'm 70 years.
Now we can't believe you. Because you just lied.
Lizzie, I see you.
Married. I'm seven.
We can't
Oh,
believe you.
should everybody?
Queen of
You
energy.
know? That's the
The
reason why
queen, I see
Queen of
you.
sometimes when I
energy,
see
say.
all these ladies in the 50s,
Walai, queen of
when they're
energy, ni
fighting
say.
on the platform, sometimes I'm like, oh my goodness, look at all these ladies, they're all my age mates, and they're fighting each other. Just like a little while ago when Detola and were at each other's
Wait.
throat. You
Queen
know,
of energy, don't kill me, oh. Queen of energy say 41. Shy, you are still my younger brother. I accept, I admit.
Posh
wow.
yo gbadu. Posh kidi mo ṣe
So
fún
queen of
anybody.
energy should be like 45.
Posh yo gbadu o, Ọlọ́run.
Anyway,
And I think Bossman is 52 this year, right?
no, Bossman should be like 30 something. Right, Bossman?
No, let him answer now. Bossman should be like 52 now.
Bossman, are you there?
Oh, God.
Oh, maybe he's on a call.
It's like POPOing. It's not on the call.
Wọ́n ti lá
It's like
píopíó lọ.
POPOing.
Well, it's
So thank you everybody tomorrow morning.
okay. We'll be there tomorrow.
Yeah,
I'll
definitely.
see you guys
Bye,
tomorrow
Yankee.
morning.
Said We're 10 coming with o'clock. the
Bye,
Your
Dorothy.
time? The 10 o'clock.
tiger.
Bye.
I said US time. 10 o'clock UK time.
Yeah, the same with Nigeria time. I think we have about 20 countries.
I'll still be sleeping
same
at that
time.
time.
What part of US are you?
Join us.
It's
Anytime you wake up.
New York time. It will be 5 a.m. here.
Anytime you wake up, join
Okay.
us.
Yeah, when you wake up, you're going to meet us, yeah? Just bring my lion for me.
Yes.
Don't worry, and I'll bring you some egusi soup too.
Oh, God bless you. God bless you. I love egusi
Lion
soup.
ló máa fi ṣe ẹ̀gúsí.
Okay, my
She's
dear.
going to make the head of lion to cook ẹ̀gúsí. No problem.
I can use the
We
lion.
dey here.
Yeah. It will be like what is it called? The bush meat.
I'm telling you.
We have any food you cook, nice food and bring to this panel.
Okay,
Exactly.
I will.
All right, so everybody, 9-9.
Okay, good night, everyone.
Yeah,
One love.
bye.
Justice for
Good
all.
9-9.
night. Bye.
Bye,
One love.
everybody.
Justice for all.
Your made a celebrate anniversary. We are celebrating 9 years, 8 years in a relationship. Where in Mena, you know how many sperm they waste for that 8 years? You know how many this thing they come out? Some people even flush that 8 years. You know, how can you be just playing with your future? Fear not let you ask. You say because if you ask, now you're led. That means you now you yourself not even desperate for the matter, not be even the man. So here what them Allah, I lie with it. You go ask instead of to they waste your time. When many of them say use husband, they do boyfriend. They go for man where they like. They don't want to go like them, they don't like them. They don't want that one. So that is it.